The spring season for DBU Athletics is in full swing as both the men's and women's golf teams opened their 2020 campaign last week, while tennis built off a strong start to their season over the weekend. The new sport of stunt was also in competition for the first time, and that's where this week's Patriot Insider begins as head coach Callie Fisher and her squad eagerly anticipate the start of their inaugural season.
We've been preparing for this weekend for 6 months now. It's a brand new sport for us athletes and coaches. We're really excited. It's just going to be a learning year, kind of adapting to the new sport and all that comes with it. We've had a lot of injuries, just learning, and that kind of comes with it. But we're excited. It's just going to be just a year of getting more experience with the sport and just being able to compete in a different way than how we have before. So.
DBU opened their 2020 season on the road over the weekend in Oklahoma City and delivered a strong performance, dropping a pair of close matches to Southwest Baptist and Southwest Christian. The Patriots now get set to return home to host the University of Texas, UT Tyler, and Oklahoma State on February 28th. The fourth-ranked DBU women's golf team is seeking their fifth consecutive trip to the NCAA National Championships and began their spring season last week in Laredo, Texas, where they won the Jack Brown Memorial over a field of 10 teams. The Lady Patriots led the tournament from start to finish, posting a 3-round score of 9 under par.
Got off to a great start on Monday. All of them showed up. We played really well, so that was nice to see this early in the season. And then on Tuesday, we just blitzed it. I mean, we were on fire. The girls were putting really well, being super aggressive, so that was nice to see for sure.
Freshman Julia Garcia notched her first career victory, carding a 4 under par, and led the way for a DBU team that saw the Lady Patriots claim the top 4 finishes on the individual leaderboard. For her performance, Garcia was also named the Lone Star Conference Golfer of the Week.
So I started some pretty big changes with my swing probably about the end of October, and I just really had to trust the changes that I was making, and it was nice that they showed up this early in the season. They've really helped so much. I feel a lot more confident, and I think this week, just stepping up and feeling confident with what I'm doing and how I'm swinging, it really helped.
The men's team also hit the links for the first time this spring and notched a 4th place showing in Laredo. Sophomore Matt Prescorn recorded the Patriots' top score at 5 under par to notch a career-best 3rd place finish in a field of 60 golfers.
To see it come out like that in the first tournament of the spring is awesome. Some of the guys played really well. Matt had his top finish of his career, being 3rd place, and played some really solid rounds, so it was nice to see, and I'm excited. I mean, the guys have a chance to play at a high level if they continue to do that.
Women's tennis continued their hot start to 2020, improving to 4-0 after wins over both Hardin-Simmons and McMurray over the weekend. DBU won both matches by scores of 7-0 and have now won 25 of their 27 sets as a team this spring. After being named the Lone Star Conference Player of the Week last week, Kate Doherty delivered a pair of wins in Line 1 singles and teamed up with Taylor Leslie to win both of their doubles matches. The men's squad also completed a sweep of their opponents over the weekend, knocking off Howard Payne on Friday and then picking up a pair of wins over Hardin-Simmons and McMurray on Saturday in Abilene. Brian Wynn won all 3 of his matches from the Line 1 spot in singles action, while Josh Williams and Gabe Garrido went 2-1 in Line 1 doubles. In basketball, the Patriots remain in the thick of the race in the Lone Star Conference and hosted Cameron University and Midwestern State in 2 key games at the Berg Center last week. On Thursday versus Cameron, DBU scored a season-high 120 points and drained 21 three-pointers in the 45-point win over the Aggies. Chandler Jacobs became the 5th all-time leading scorer in school history, scoring a season-high 32 points on 10 of 15 shooting from the field. 2 days later, the Patriots picked up right where they left off with a 102-72 victory over Midwestern State. Jacobs once again led DBU in scoring with 27, while Jonathan Washington also played a pivotal role, scoring 13 of his 15 points in the second half. The Patriots now get set to hit the road this week, where they will face Eastern New Mexico on Thursday and number 3 West Texas A&M on Saturday. From the hardwood to the ice, where the DBU hockey team advanced to the Texas Collegiate Hockey Conference Tournament in Mansfield last weekend. The Patriots extended their win streak to 12 straight games with wins over TCU and UTEP to reach the finals, but eventually fell to Texas A&M 5-3 in the championship game. And in lacrosse, the Patriots picked up their first win of the season, defeating Louisiana Tech in a thriller as Jackson Wood delivered the game-winning shot in overtime to hand DBU a 12-11 win over the Bulldogs.
That's all for this week's Patriot Insider. Be sure and stay up to date with all the latest news and scores surrounding the DBU Athletics program by following the Patriots online at dbupatriots.com and through social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also download the DBU Athletics app to your mobile device. Until this time next week for Patriot Insider, I'm Reagan Ratcliffe.